Big tech companies like Microsoft and Meta are racing to build billion-dollar AI data centers in Wisconsin and across the Midwest. They're coming in hot with government-approved tax exemptions and fast-track deals, while the projects get shoved through despite loud community concerns about environmental impact, infrastructure, and who actually benefits here. Meanwhile, these facilities guzzle millions of gallons of Great Lakes water every single day, and right now we're kind of letting them just take it for free. So the more I've been reading about this, I couldn't stop thinking about another recent story out of New Mexico that feels just as groundbreaking, but in a different direction. So starting November 1st, New Mexico will become the first state in America to guarantee free childcare to every family. No income caps, no copays, no strings. Families are saving $12,000 per kid per year. And so, of course, I had to look at the funding source, and the wild part is that they didn't do it with some one-time grant. They built a permanent fund over decades, fueled by oil and gas royalties. Today, that fund is worth over $10 billion, including $1.3 billion a year that goes to education and childcare. So it made me ask, if New Mexico can turn its natural resource wealth into universal childcare, what resource wealth are we giving away in Wisconsin and the Midwest? I know we're not sitting on oil, but the answer is right in front of us. It's water. Look at Port Washington, Wisconsin. The city council there just approved an $8 billion AI data center project unanimously, despite months of resident opposition. That one facility alone will drink 1.2 million gallons of Lake Michigan water every single day. And of course, they're building it right along the lake shore. And what do we get back? About $650,000 in property taxes. No sales tax, no water fees. If the AI revolution is coming down the tracks, whether we like it or not, shouldn't we pause to consider how we can make it better for our communities rather than just signing deals based on how things have always been done? We should meet innovative tech with innovative policy solutions. If you consider at just half a penny per gallon, that project alone could generate $2.2 million a year. Over 20 years, that's $44 million. Now multiply that across Microsoft's $3.3 billion project, Meta's billion-dollar facility in Beaver Dam, and other data centers coming to the region, and we're giving away hundreds of millions in water wealth and generational wealth while hoping for tax scraps. Now this should sound familiar. Remember Foxconn, the golden shovel? Yeah, they bulldozed homes, Governor Walker handed out $3 billion in tax credits, and we got basically a ghost town with roads to nowhere. We swore we wouldn't get burned again. And while Governor Evers has made sure we're better protected this time, we're still letting billion-dollar corporations rush in and grab our most valuable resource like it's worthless. It doesn't have to be this way. New Mexico showed us another way. Wisconsin could set up a Great Lakes water fund, keep current rates for families and farmers, but charge big tech extraction fees for the water that they consume. We could scale the fees so the biggest users pay the most and protect the fund in the state constitution so that politicians on either side can't raid it. At half a penny per gallon, Wisconsin alone could generate $20 to $50 million a year from data centers. If we invest it wisely, we'd build permanent wealth instead of just giving it all away. Now, if you're wondering why they would agree to this, well, they kind of have to. They need us. The Great Lakes and the Midwest are the only places with this much fresh water. It actually accounts for 20% of the fresh water globally. We also have a cool climate, a stable grid, and proximity to other major US cities. These AI facilities literally can't exist without our water. It's needed to cool their systems that heat up with the AI data generation. Tax breaks are optional. The water is not. We are just at the beginning of the AI economy. As AI expands, water demand will skyrocket just as global scarcity worsens. The Great Lakes are our advantage. But right now, Wisconsin's acting like water has no value, and we're focusing on the environmental aspect to push back on, which, don't get me wrong, is definitely a concern. But again, we need to make it work for us if it's going to happen whether we like it or not. Water is the new oil. The only question is, are we going to keep giving it away, or capture it to build lasting wealth for our communities and better programs to serve us? The Port Washington deal is already done, unfortunately, but more projects are coming and fast. We still have a chance to get this right. So what do you think? Should big tech keep getting Wisconsin's water for free, or should we finally make them pay their fair share for the resources our communities depend on?